A doting grandpa opens his door to a woman when she had no place else to go. Then she repays his kindness with a deadly betrayal.
He thought he could help you out. He thought he could trust you.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. Thanks so much for following this case with us. We're able to bring you this story because of our incredible partner, Morgan & Morgan. There's a reason why Inside the Crime is one of the top true crime shows on YouTube, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. For more than 35 years, they've been fighting for the people and have recovered more than $30 billion for their clients. The proof is in their track record. With more than 1,000 lawyers across 100 offices nationwide, hiring Morgan & Morgan is like hiring an army to go into battle for you, a team that will fight hard to get their clients the compensation they deserve. Not all law firms are the same. Hire the wrong one and you may be beat before you even start. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan, and their fee is free unless you win. For more information, you can go to forthepeople.com/insidethecrime, click the link below, or scan the QR code on your screen. The victim was a doting grandfather, known for teasing everyone, but questions swirl as to who would attack him and leave him for dead. The suspect revealed it was actually a team effort. It's April 4th, 2023. We're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's just after 1 p.m. when officers respond to a local apartment complex. When they arrive, a man tells them his dad is dead on the bathroom floor.
Is there anybody else inside? Were you to him, sir?
Grandson by Jarrett.
Okay. Were you the one who said you were coming in to do the welfare check?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if I get your information?
Yeah. It was me and my cousin, and his son came in shortly after us.
Yeah.
He's the one that let us in.
Talking to our partner.
Yeah.
Who was the gentleman that was upset that was down here, do you know?
That's his son, my uncle.
Police confirmed the identity of the victim, 60-year-old Larry Norsworthy. By this point, it's unclear how he died. According to reports, the medical examiner initially said it was an unattended death. But Larry's nephew reveals a clue that changes everything.
The chick he was with stole his car, or his vehicle, and according to the neighbor downstairs, they just saw her yesterday, or Saturday, at the laundromat in the vehicle. By herself.
What kind of car is it?
It is a Mercury Mountaineer Premier.
What color?
White?
Did he report it stolen?
Yes.
When did he report it stolen, do you know?
That I don't know.
And what is her name?
They just it is Jasmine Trujillo.
And how old is she?
She is
There's something said the apartment for 31 resources.
And she hasn't been here since you guys haven't seen her? Or the neighbor last while we started?
Yeah, 27/7/12 here.
He reported his car stolen. You don't know when?
I don't
but
know.
But that was obviously
It was
a couple
before this.
days of leave before.
Sir, if we're thinking it's foul play, can we get everybody out of here?
Yeah.
And just us and the fire department in here? Thank you. Hi, guys.
Sent my aunt a text. If anything ever happens to me, Jasmine, and then gave an email address.
What's her approximate age?
28, 29.
Okay, and she's driving the car.
Yes. It looks like it's front windshield is cracked. Driver's seat is dog ate it. So there's a hole there. We have it in the vehicle.
And you're also related to?
I have his
Through my
info.
uncle by marriage.
I got his info already. Yeah. Where are you parked at, sir?
Down in the silver Jeep.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, if you want to hang out in your Jeep, we're gonna have a crime scene investigator come by, take photographs, see what they think, and then
And
we'll
my
go from
uncle was talking to, I believe, the neighbor down here.
there. Okay.
Like I told her,
Yeah.
she saw him, or he saw her, the female in the vehicle.
Okay.
So, when? Saturday at the laundromat. Just her.
Police confirm Larry's SUV was reported stolen on April 2nd, 2 days prior to the discovery of his body. They also confirmed his pockets were turned inside out as if someone went through them.
We called them. We called them again.
Oh, really?
To ask them what the delay was.
Officers are still trying to piece together what happened, but one name in particular keeps popping up: Jasmine.
I'm pretty sure Jasmine stole his car, and I know she got a 9mm pistol. She lived down. She lived right below him,
Okay.
and she got him blues really bad. But he was looking for his vehicle. I know I heard an argument, and then I heard gunshots. And I'm not sure exactly. I'm kind of worried. So Larry.
You heard gunshots?
Yeah.
Out here?
I got here. Yeah.
What day was that?
That was early yesterday morning, probably 3 o'clock in the morning.
Sure.
We have a tab on the phone called Life 360.
To track it?
Yes, and so right now, it's showing us here.
This is.
It's showing me here, yes. And it's showing that his phone is over here. Is there any way we can get somebody to come check, because the car's not there, but is there any way we can check
Yeah.
if she's in there with his phone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally. There we go.
Yeah, it's just down south of here. I already drove by.
So,
And the gentleman downstairs said that lady had his car on a laundromat over here.
Yeah, that's what Jeremy was telling us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, Anna.
And that was yesterday
what's the
doing
address
laundry.
of that ATM? Do we know?
it's on Lomas. She's going to email me everything.
Okay. I'll let
And I got the bank to email me where the last ATM withdrawal was done for $500.
It's on the corner of Bell and Dallas.
Yeah.
Can we get somebody to go check that and
Yeah.
let's get his phone back and see what other information
I
there
would
might be
love
on
to.
that?
If we get his phone, I'm sure there's all kinds of information on it, right? He didn't delete shit.
There you go. Yeah, not bad. Is this? Do you know when the last time that was updated at?
It was
Right now,
updated.
because we're right here. It's showing
Well,
us
so
right here.
it was pinging us. Well, it was pinging there, right?
Okay.
But when I was on my way over, that's why I was like, well, fuck, he's at home. I'm gonna go check on him.
Right.
Right? Then whenever I was already here and everything, freaking already called the cops, all that, I opened it up and then I looked at it and I just pulled it up again and I was like, what the f-? Wait, it's here now.
So it shows us right here, and then
Right,
right
right.
here it's on Pennsylvania. So we can get his phone. I mean, I'm sure that has more information on there.
Right. Yeah,
So-
those other officers, they're looking into the car also, because they were saying Jeremy was telling us that Jasmine took it.
That's the name of
that
what-
girl.
Right. Did he actually report it stolen with police?
He told his cousin Sunday that he reported it stolen.
Okay.
Okay, and then she called and said, I'm going to jail now because you reported it stolen and all this other stuff. But I know for a fact, he told her, right? And she's the one that came over to my house today and says, I'm worried about your dad because the last time I talked to him was on Sunday. They were supposed to go yesterday because he didn't have a car, so
Right.
he can go pay his rent and all that other stuff. And she hadn't heard from him.
Okay.
And he sent me this. He said, if something happens to me, it's Jasmine
Did you give this
Trujillo.
email to them down there?
I didn't. I gave it to Jeremy, so Jeremy
Okay.
probably gave it to
I
them.
mean, just write it down just in case.
Her name is Jasmine.
Police say Larry's SUV was later found at another apartment complex, along with Larry's stolen bank cards. But the Jasmine officers were looking for was gone. The case sat in limbo for weeks until June 27, 2023, when a person of interest is questioned by detectives. That person was none other than 29-year-old Jasmine Trujillo.
And I'm here to ask you some questions about your relationship with Larry Norsworthy.
Okay.
You know who that is?
He was my neighbor.
Okay, how did you come to know that guy?
I stayed with him for a little bit and then I ended up leaving.
Why did you end up staying with him?
Because I got kicked out of my apartment because my boyfriend left.
Okay. And
My boyfriend got off from NBC and I was staying at his house. So,
okay. How long do you think you stayed with Larry?
for like 2 weeks and then I ended up leaving back to Espadilla.
Okay.
So am I being charged with anything?
No, I'm just here to clear up some things.
Oh, okay.
So, when's the last time you saw Larry?
I had seen him like 2 weeks before I went back to Sevilla.
Do you know when that was?
No, I don't.
When's the last time you talked to Larry?
Like 2 weeks before I went to Sevilla.
You don't know when that was?
No.
Okay. So, at some point, Larry complained about you taking his car?
He had lent it to me and I ended up taking it back to him. Then I left after that because I didn't want to like, get in trouble or anything. So I told him that his car was parked outside and then I left.
Larry's car was a crucial piece of evidence to this entire case. Police say a woman and a man responded in the stolen vehicle.
So obviously, Larry filed a report saying that you took his vehicle, right?
Yeah.
When I did a search warrant on Larry's phone, he was having communications with you saying, where's my car, turning my car, and you said, oh, I'll bring it back, I got pulled over, I'm going to jail. Like, you had a whole bunch of excuses, but you never brought it back.
I did. I ended up taking it back. I left it outside.
Okay. But I saw a video that showed that vehicle come back on April 3rd, and it was at like 3:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. And then some of the neighbors said they heard struggling in Larry's apartment that night.
Okay.
About 3:30 in the morning. They heard stop, get off me, that kind of stuff, crashing around.
Oh my God.
And then some of the neighbors said they saw you and a male leaving the apartment.
I hadn't seen him that morning.
And then the next day, someone said you and the same male came back in Larry's car, took stuff from his apartment, and then left again.
No.
And then still later that night, you guys got in some sort of a pursuit with Larry's family chasing you guys in his stolen car.
Oh, that was his family?
Yeah.
My ex, he's kind of psycho. He scares me. I ended up moving him, but he didn't want to give the car back. I told him to give the car back.
What's his name?
Jarrett Chacon.
What's his first name?
Jarrett.
And that's the guy you were with last time you got arrested for stealing cars?
Yeah.
What's his date of birth, do you know?
No, I don't.
The last time you saw him?
It's been about 2 months. Tried shooting me, so I left.
You tried what?
Shooting me in the head.
Why don't you file a report for that?
Because he scares me.
I heard you say that before when you spoke to another officer. I'm going to show you a picture.
I'm not being charged with anything, right?
Not this time. Who's this?
That's him.
That's Jarrett Chacon?
Mm-hmm.
Whose shoes is he wearing?
His?
Okay. Because Larry's family said, well, so let me go back. The neighbors heard a disturbance on April 3rd around 3 or 4 in the morning. Then they said they saw you and this guy leaving, wearing Larry's shoes. And then the next day, Larry was found deceased in his bathroom.
I don't know anything about that.
So what happened that night in the apartment?
I don't know. I wasn't in the apartment.
Okay, because we have several neighbors saying that it was you and whoever that dude was.
No, that was not me. No, I didn't go anywhere near the apartment. I wasn't trying to go to jail. I told Jarrett to take back the car. He didn't want to take back the car.
Okay. So while I was looking into this, I've seen,
So I'm probably not getting out of jail.
I don't know what you're in here for now. I just came to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Because last time I came to talk to you, when you were arrested for stolen auto, you got released right away. So since I've been looking at you, it seems like some guy filed a report saying you robbed him and wanted to steal his car with another male.
Me? No.
Said you pulled up in Larry's car, got out, pointed a gun at him, and then when you got the keys, the other guy drove off with his car.
No.
Who was the guy with you on that one? Was that also Jarrett?
I don't remember that. I never got out on gunpoint to pull out a gun on anybody. I never did that. He wouldn't tell me.
Some neighbors were pretty clear that they thought you were the one that was coming out of that apartment after the fact.
Yeah, no.
And then coming back later that afternoon
No.
with Larry's Mountaineer and another little car and removing a bunch of the property. So this is your chance to tell me what you know.
I know.
I'm trying to be cool with you, I'm trying to be clear with you, I just want to make sure you understand what's going on right now. I'm not charging you with anything.
Yeah.
But from what everybody's telling me, Larry was alive, you and some male went to his apartment, the next day Larry was found dead. After neighbors heard a struggle up there, so it doesn't look good.
I know, but I didn't do anything. I'd tell you if I did anything. And I wasn't with Jarrett. If he did do something, he would leave me at his friend's house all the time. He'd leave me places, and then I'd find out like he was doing like bad stuff. Like his friends would tell me to stay away from him, that he was doing bad.
He's a dangerous guy. You're lucky he didn't hurt you. I hope he stays away from you.
I would hope he's killed more than one person.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll probably add another one to that too.
Online records show 25-year-old Jarrett Chacon has been in trouble with the law going back to 2019. His prior charges include aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated fleeing, and possession of a firearm by a violent felon.
How do you know him? Did you know him before you met Larry? So you met him right away after Larry and became like instant homies?
Yeah.
All Larry's messages say that, oh, I'm back home, I'm in Espanol, I'll bring your car back. But the whole time you were here, it seems like.
No, I went to Espanol to get clothes and stuff.
You told me you were bringing him his car back. And then that night, people went into his apartment and killed him. You don't know?
And I like Larry, he was really nice to me, he took me in and said, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Larry liked you. Larry seems like according to his family, Larry was happy to help you out, thought you were a decent person. He liked making dinner with you. He liked watching movies with you. He thought he could help you out. He thought he could trust you.
This wouldn't be the end of detectives questioning Jasmine. She was brought back into the interrogation room more than a year later, and a lot's changed. In July of 2023, she reportedly pled guilty to attempting to receive or transfer a stolen vehicle after she was arrested alongside Jarrett Chacon. She was handed down a suspended sentence, and Jarrett's case was reportedly dismissed. But for more than a year, no arrest came in Larry Norsworthy's death. During that year-long time frame, his cause of death was still ruled an unattended death. However, things changed in September of 2024, when his cause of death was officially reclassified as a homicide. So on September 19th of 2024, Jasmine's back in front of detectives. This time, she's charged with murder.
I wanted to give you a chance to speak with us, and we can ask you some questions, you can ask us some questions. If we proceed though, I do have to advise you of your Miranda rights since you're in jail and you're not free to leave at this point.
But any information that you do give us today, it'll be something that we can add to the investigation and look into. Obviously, Walt has been investigating this for a while. But one thing we don't know is your perspective on it, and that's why we drove here today. We wanted to talk to you about that.
Has Jarrett been caught?
No.
Is he being charged with anything?
Yep. Yes, and that's stuff we can discuss with you. It's up to you. I just would like your version of events, your side of the story.
I didn't do nothing.
We'll tell you what, why don't we just go through the Miranda rights. I'm sure you've heard them before, right? We'll go through each one, make sure you understand it, and then whatever you want to share with us, we can have a conversation about that.
And like the officer told me this morning, he arrested you last night. You said you were cooperative, you said you were extremely upset. You feel like you're doing better, your life's on track. You don't want to get sidetracked with some other kind of stuff, and you wanted to share what you know to try to clear the waters and help figure things out. You obviously know things about this incident that we may or may not know, and I'd like to see if we can figure that out today.
Okay. So I have a question. Is it conspiracy because I was with the person that committed a crime? Or what is it?
It's going to be you guys possibly discussing a plan or having an idea and then acting on those ideas to commit certain incidents.
But I'm not being charged with actually, like, I'm with somebody that did it? That's what I don't understand.
At this point, you guys both have the same charges.
So if I took today, does that help me, like?
So, this is just what I think. From talking to you, from what I'm seeing from you today, you think that you didn't murder anybody.
I didn't.
So I think this is a chance for you to explain the story, what you know about it, to help clarify things on our end. And we'll document it in our narrative, and then once we start going to court, those things will be explained. And it will be determined, however it proceeds. But it's good to get, we've been gathering evidence of one variety or another for the past year. And I spoke to you once at NBC when you got arrested for a stolen vehicle maybe. And then I went to go speak with you another time and you didn't want to speak with me. So,
What
there's
evidence?
things that you know that I don't, and I'd like to know what you know about the situation. The officer told me you made a comment to him about who you think might be responsible, and you don't want to be getting the rap for somebody else's actions. And so I just wanted to talk to you and hear what you have to say about the situation.
Jarrett.
Jarrett?
Yeah.
And you want to talk to us about Jarrett? How do you spell his name?
I think it's Jarred. It's either Jarrett or Jarrett Chacon.
What's a nickname for him? What does he go by?
J-Dog.
Do you have any idea what his birthday is?
No, I know.
Okay. Where's,
He's always in the zone by Smoke City.
where's that?
Like on Central. He's always in that area.
Oh, okay. So what about Jarrett? So you dated him.
Yeah.
How long did you guys date each other?
We're like 2 months. It was very abusive.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So you guys dated for about 2 months. Did you stay with him at his mom's place?
Yeah.
Did you get along with him okay?
Sometimes when I didn't have money, like he'd get mad. I tried to leave him a couple of times and he tried killing me.
And did they still live there as far as you know?
As far as I know, the mom and sister do.
Okay. You don't know if they moved on or gone anywhere else?
No.
Okay. When was the last time that you were over there?
The first time I talked to you, it was like a month before.
Okay. And so, what's his relationship with his mom and sister? Does he get along with them okay?
Sometimes he's really abusive to them. He's tried killing the mom and the sister.
Sober? When he's high?
Both.
Does he have aggression issues, anger issues?
I think so.
And he's done the same stuff with you?
Yeah.
I know one time you told me he threatened to shoot you in the head.
Yeah, he tried. I took the gun away from him. And he used to force me to go with him and take cars and stuff.
He what?
And he would force me to go with him and take cars. When I got arrested, I had told the cop what was going on.
Do you remember, were these people that you knew? Do you remember who you took the cars from?
Just random people.
Random people? How many times do you think you did that?
Like, twice.
Like carjack, gunpoint?
Just taking the car when they weren't there. Could that get me in trouble?
What's that?
When I'm telling you, could that get me in trouble?
I mean, we don't. So throughout this investigation, there's times where your name has come up in other incidents. But like the first time I spoke with you, you guys were arrested in a stolen car at Millner. So I don't know whatever came around. I mean, you're telling me about stuff that's already in the past, that's already been dealt with, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still go to court. I don't know if you have anything
No,
going
I
on.
filed out my probation for that.
During Jasmine's 2023 police interview, she insisted she had nothing to do with Larry's death, but it seems like she knew all along what really happened to him.
So the officer told me this morning that you had warrants. You said, what are they for? And he said, one was an open count murder. And he said, you said something like, I didn't do it, my ex-boyfriend did it. What can you tell me about that?
I just don't want to say too much without my attorney.
I mean, if you say as little or as much as you want, we're here to hear you out. So you didn't do it. What didn't you do?
Well, murder.
Did you see or witness him do something that you were concerned about? Or that you have been uneasy about?
Yeah.
What
I
can-
love Larry like a dad. Anybody hurt him. I wouldn't hurt him. He took care of me when nobody else would.
So you love Larry?
You know, he was like my dad. I didn't hurt him.
He took care of you?
He took me in, but nobody else would.
And if you didn't do it, you know who did.
No, Jarrett.
Do you think 100% that Jarrett's responsible for that?
Yes, he is responsible for it.
Jarrett killed Larry.
Yes.
How?
I don't know if I should talk to my attorney. I just want you guys to know that I tried stopping it. When I tried stopping it, he tried shooting me.
So you tried to save Larry? And he threatened you?
He pulled out his gun on me, he was gonna shoot me.
Did he get physical with you?
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
He choked me. He hit me right in my face.
So he choked you and hit you in the face when you tried to save Larry's life?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
You know, it's a pretty scary thing to be a part of. I mean, it's terrifying.
How did he threaten to shoot you? What did that look like?
He just pulled out his gun on me.
Did he point it at you?
Yeah.
Did he ever threaten Larry with the gun?
No.
Just you?
So let me ask you this. So I know we see this kind of stuff a lot. Sometimes just people pull a gun and point it. Sometimes people cock it. Sometimes people run the slide before they point it. Did he do any of those
He
things?
cocked it.
He cocked it before he pointed at you?
Yeah.
So you try to stop this. He threatens you. He beats you up. How do you guys leave? Do you guys just walk out of there?
Can I talk? Can, like, the rest be with my attorney?
Anything you want. Like I said, we're here for your perspective.
I just don't want to say too much. I just want you guys to know that I didn't do it.
Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that you think we should know that you don't care if your attorney's here? Anything that we missed about like the previous stuff?
Not right now.
Okay.
You guys think you're gonna find Jarrett?
Yeah. We'll find it eventually.
A warrant was issued for Jarrett's arrest, but he wouldn't be found for months. Since Jasmine lawyered up, a criminal complaint revealed a lot more details. According to police, Jasmine stole money from Larry and used his car without permission. When Larry reportedly changed the codes to his online banking, Jasmine and Jarrett reportedly plotted to get into his apartment, beat him up, and get the codes and rob him. Officials say Larry died from blunt trauma to the chest. Jarrett Chacon wasn't found until May of 2025. According to Albuquerque PD on May 2nd of that year, they got a call about a car theft in progress. A woman claimed Jarrett stole her car after she allowed him to stay at her home. When officers found the car and Jarrett, he allegedly ran before he was arrested in a nearby alley. During that incident, he was charged with auto theft, resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer, and that was on top of the open murder and aggravated burglary charges stemming from the warrant in the 2023 case. Online records show he's still being held behind bars awaiting trial. As for Jasmine Trujillo, she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, aggravated burglary, and conspiracy to commit aggravated burglary. On December 29th of 2025, a New Mexico judge sentenced her to 25 years in prison. Online records show Jasmine Trujillo is serving her sentence at the Western New Mexico Correctional Facility in Grants, New Mexico. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with another case.